Sometimes you find a phone from years ago that just feels right the moment you pick it up. And one of those phones is definitely the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017. It wasn't a flagship, but it had that premium Galaxy S look, solid performance, and a price that made it really popular back in the day. Now it's 2025, and this phone is 8 years old. So, can it still hold up today? Can it run modern apps? And what's the experience like living with it in 2025? Let's take a closer look. Let's start with the design, because this phone aged beautifully. The Galaxy A5 2017 has that sleek glass and metal build that feels surprisingly premium even now. It's compact, elegant, and yes, it even had IP68 water resistance, which was rare for mid-range phones back then. The 5.2-inch Super AMOLED display still looks amazing. It's only Full HD, but Samsung's color tuning and contrast make it pop even in 2025. The bezels are there, but they give it that nostalgic 2010s Samsung vibe. And honestly, it still feels great in the hand. If you miss smaller, well-built phones, this one is a reminder of how good that era was. Under the hood, the A5 2017 came with the Exynos 7880 processor and 3 GB of RAM. In 2025, that's obviously not fast, but it's still usable for light tasks. Messaging, calling, web browsing, YouTube, and social media apps work fine, though you'll need patience with loading times and occasional lag. Don't expect it to handle heavy games or multitasking. It's not built for that anymore. Still, it's stable. Samsung optimized this phone really well, and if you reset it and keep things light, it can still serve as a backup or secondary phone easily. Now, software. This is where time really shows. The Galaxy A5 2017 launched with Android 6.0 Marshmallow and officially updated up to Android 8.0 Oreo. That means no new security patches, no dark mode, and some modern apps won't even install from the Play Store anymore. However, there's a community of users who have kept this phone alive with custom ROMs. If you're comfortable flashing software, you can upgrade it unofficially to Android 10 or even 11 using something like Lineage OS. That brings better performance, a fresh interface, and support for modern apps, though not everything will run smoothly. On the stock firmware, it still feels like classic Samsung, with TouchWiz icons, bright colors, and that familiar layout that screams 2017 Galaxy vibes. It's outdated, but there's something oddly charming about it. The 16-megapixel rear and front cameras were one of the highlights back then, and they still produce okay photos today. In good lighting, you get crisp, natural-looking shots, though low-light performance is definitely weak by today's standards. The front camera still works great for simple selfies or video calls. And again, it's crazy that this phone still functions perfectly after all these years. Battery life, however, depends on how well it's been cared for. The 3000 mAh battery was good in 2017, but most original ones are worn out by now. If you've replaced the battery, you can still get a full day of moderate use. And yes, it even has USB-C and fast charging, which makes it feel surprisingly modern in 2025. So, is the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017 still worth using in 2025? If you're expecting speed and power, no. But if you want a simple, reliable, and compact phone with great design and basic functionality, it's absolutely still usable. It's a reminder of when Samsung made mid-range phones that felt premium, with real character and solid performance. The A5 2017 might be old, but it's far from forgotten. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. What's your favorite Samsung phone from the 2010s?